What is up, crypto legends? How's everyone doing? Let's take a look at Bitcoin and some altcoins, guys. Let's see if we can find some major opportunities. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin, guys. How is everyone? Thanks for joining the live stream. Make sure to destroy that like button on your way in, guys. Share some love and let's go right away with the analysis. I'm just going to quickly say hello to the community here in the comment section. Then we can analyze the situation here for Bitcoin on the lower time frames and what is going on. The ETF was postponed, so we are looking for that ETF to be possibly accepted maybe 17th of October. That's over a month and a half from now. So we're going to see if that does happen. Of course, if it were to be approved, this is just giving us more time to buy cheaper Bitcoin. Whether we do go to 20K, 15K or not, we don't really know. But obviously on that way down, we can scoop up some Bitcoin because once this is approved, if it is going to be at the end of the year, maybe in 2024, we don't really know. But what we do know, it's going to get approved at some point. So all of this downside for Bitcoin is just going to give us some more buying opportunities, right? So let's go right away through the comment section, guys. Come on, smash up that like button here on your way in. Help the algorithm, help me out here with YouTube because if not, I'm going to quit. Right, let's go right away through the comment section. I can see Father Time, thanks for joining. Pac-Man, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the live stream. Got my mods here, giving power to the stream. Hi, senor. Hello. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Is the background music okay? Put a bit of techno house here as background, guys. Let's keep it a bit spicy. Let's keep this live stream a little bit spicy. Right. I just closed plus 60%. BTC short $24,300. Are we going down to $24,300? Potentially yes, maybe no. I've got a fresh, clean chart, guys, here with you so we can analyze the situation. Take a look at those levels here. We did get that major rejection. Is this finally going to create that next leg down to test $25,000 and even lower, guys? Will we get a small little bounce first or are we on our way down? We're going to take a look at the charts right away. Nice, fresh, clean chart so we can take a look at the levels here together on the live stream, right? Like a fresh start, like how I do my analysis in the morning. Clear everything out, analyze the situation, get those levels on the chart, and be ready for the next possible scenario. Let's go. Igor, how are you doing? Hi, senor. What's up, legend? Smash up the like button. Father Time, thanks for joining the live stream. Andy, what's up, bro? Nothing up. All good, all good. Friday. Got a bit of house techno music on because it's Friday. Like the stream, guys. Aditya, thank you. All the intro music better, Andy, says Srinivas. Yes, it's just because it's Friday. We put a bit of house music on. 13K soon, says Oho. Let's see. That would be absolutely beautiful if we went down to 13K. You know, I will leave some cash on the sidelines just in case we do get that, you know, Bitcoin price all the way down there. But hey, if we do go down to 13K and we got this coming out, guys, where it's the Bitcoin spot ETF, just because Grayscale won against the SEC, which is basically nothing, we had a major pump of $2,000. You know, what happens if there is a BlackRock spot ETF approved? That pump won't be of $2,000. I can already tell you that. So all of that downside, you know, all of the bearishness, if we were to get down to $13,000. Oh my goodness. You know, I will be buying a few Bitcoin down there. I can tell you that. I know many millionaires will be buying Bitcoin down there. So it's not going to be down there for a long time, guys. That will be a week of a lifetime opportunity if we were to go all the way down there. Let's hope that it does happen, right? Because that would be absolutely golden. Hello from Belgium. Alfred, how are you doing? Old intro was like drug. Yeah, no worries. It will be back. Already dropped non-farms ISM. Yeah, we did see some news today also. Where do I have the news? We did have a little bit of news today. But yeah, I think we just got a bit of volatility. There's ISM manufacturing PM that's just come out right now. DXY gaining a bit of strength. Bitcoin having a bit of weakness. We did talk about a trading setup on the Legends community. We're going to talk about that, obviously. And what a major drop, guys. I'm going to explain also. The drop here was, you could say it was because of the Bitcoin spot ETF being postponed, you know, till October. Then a bit of bearish news, right? Oh, okay, well, then the price comes down. So, but overall, we're going to talk about some major resistance zones here. For example, this was the last level of resistance, which was that previous week high. It was that previous week high, guys, that had to hold as support, because if you lose this last level of support, then what you're going to see is something similar to this, which is a fast move down to claim the lows again, guys. So let's talk about. I think it's very obvious, guys. You know, you need to remember that when the price action of Bitcoin has a fast move to the upside and leaves no levels of support, the move to the downside can be as fast or even faster, right? We see multiple examples here on the chart. When you leave this pace right over here, right, you can move as fast to the upside. There's multiple examples on this situation. We got one right over here, obviously, right there, right over here. And the one, of course, from the last few days, which is obviously this one. Fast move up, fast move down as you lose the last level of resistance turning into support, which is that previous week high. And then the price, well, obviously came and had this huge major drop. Now, what is going on here? What has happened in between yesterday and today? And if you don't like the music, guys, we'll cut it off. Okay? It's a bit too active. It's a bit too, hey. What's the major news? Major news is that Bitcoin spot ETF has been postponed till October. Yeah, we've got a bit of a hit there. So will it be postponed till 2024? You know, we got this data right over here. Basically the BlackRock ones are postponed till the 17th of October. If that one is going to be denied, you know, then obviously we are looking for January of 2024. Hey, like I said, BlackRock has only had one ETF denied in its history. Will Bitcoin be one of them during this year, next year? I think it's going to be approved at some point, guys. You know, it's inevitable. So, yeah, currently these ones are not going to happen on the 2nd of September. We're going to October, and that's just going to give us a little bit of more possibilities to buy some cheaper Bitcoin, right? So, Andy, do you think the pump was a fake out V? What pump was a V? Pump up V. Not sure what. Stoked, bro. You're the coolest cat in crypto industry, says Shabam. Yeah, thank you. You had some fire music going on. Thank you very much. Yes. Right, let's go. It really inevitable. It is really inevitable. Yeah, of course it's inevitable. It just has to happen, guys. It's going to happen. We like it or not. So any bearish momentum on Bitcoin, you know, hey, we got the grayscale one right there. And obviously we got the postponed spot ETF right over here with this drop. Imagine, you know, this grayscale thing, this is just a bunch of nothing, compared to a BlackRock spot ETF approval, this could bring, these kind of pumps easily, right? Easily. And it will be sustained over time as you get that institutional money coming in every single week. It's just going to happen, right? So we could be entering. A lot of people got, didn't like my video from yesterday because it was a bit of a moon boy video, right? Super cycle, Bitcoin, moon boy, let's go. But hey, that's talking about the future, right? It's not talking about, tomorrow we're going to pump and create a new yearly high, right? Hopefully people understand. It's fun to make these moon boy videos, but it's looking into the near future, right? It's just so you're prepared for the near future. It's not because it needs to happen tomorrow. We'll get some moon boy, videos out once we are in a massive bull run, right? We'll do it when there's a bull run. Prices will crash so that these hedge funds will buy cheaper. Yes, for sure. I think that is a strategy. They are trying to, there's going to bring some FUD. Maybe Binance is in trouble. Maybe we have US dollar tether, right? Trouble coming out, FUD coming out during this movement down. And hey, bring it on, because this right over here, BlackRock, Spot ETF, and many other ones, Futures ETF as well, are going to start being approved at some point. Maybe it's not going to be at the end of the year. Maybe it's going to start in 2024, entering into the halving, where there's a massive supply shock. Bitcoin mining goes from 900 Bitcoin a day to 450 a day. You get the deal, right? It's all going to come together, guys, like in the previous cycles. Massive FUD in the bear market, this denied, this bad, FTX collapse, bang, bang, bang. Another washout is probably what's going to happen right now in the coming months, only giving us the best opportunity. It's just like the C19 crash. Come on, guys, the C19 crash. Oh my goodness. I was just so aware of this being the best buying opportunity that there could have been in Bitcoin and crypto in general. So yeah, come on, let's get a Binance collapse or, US dollar tether collapse and bring the price down to 12K or 9K. Oh, that would be, with this coming out, guys, and the halving coming, as well together, it combined with this, it's just going to be a kind of a white swan event, after all of the FUD, after, get that proper washout also with the rest of the cryptocurrencies. Bring it on. I'm ready for those crashes. I got a bunch of cash that I don't know what to do with it, and I need lower prices. So this is what we could expect, guys. Obviously, dollar cost average is always a good strategy, because then we don't want to FOMO in if we start rallying here in the next coming months. Because I was waiting for 12K, right? You don't want to be that guy. You want to have a spare amount of cash just in case that does happen. So, right. There is a lot of fake news surrounding Binance. I don't think it will fall so easily. It is, after all, the number one broker. Yeah, FTX was the number two broker, I think, for a while. So, but yeah, FTX was a different case, no doubt. Legend, glad to catch you live. Bless. Thank you very much, Salim, for joining. Appreciate your work, Andy, sir. Keep it up. Good stuff. Thank you very much. It is really inevitable about the BlackRock spot ETF approval, no doubt. SEC is BlackRock, dog, and they are gonna delay it till BTC halving. Very possible. Let's leave that as a possibility. Yes, sir. They're probably gonna delay it, but imagine the halving happening, right? And Bitcoin crashes because of some FUD coming out, or another postponed Bitcoin ETF, something happening to Binance, Tether, US dollar Tether FUD. We've seen US dollar Tether FUD a long time, for many years. Maybe some, more US dollar Tether FUD is going to come out so we can push the price down to get people fearful. And after the halving, it's inevitable that there's going to be a supply shock. With that supply shock, 2024, we're going to start seeing some. If it's not going to be in late 2023, so the ETF's being approved, guys, Bitcoin ETF being approved, it's going to happen. Make sure to realize that it's going to happen, okay, at some point with the Bitcoin halving. And oh my goodness, that is going to just be absolute fuel for Bitcoin to not only go to all-time high, but you're obviously, surpassing $100,000. after this event. So massive bull run is inevitable for Bitcoin. And there's something very curious that you guys need to know about as well, which is this, guys. Do you understand that, on exchanges, we have never seen so many years of Bitcoin shrinking, okay? The supply is decreasing on exchanges for over 3 years now, and it hasn't been as faster in its entire history. Because before the halvings, there's a lot of Bitcoin for everybody. There's cycles, there's a lot of selling pressure, and there's been a massive uptrend on Bitcoin on exchanges. It's always been in a massive bull run. There's a bear market now of Bitcoin supply on exchanges for over 3 years. We've never seen this massive bear market on supply, on exchanges for Bitcoin since 2020. It's always had a massive increase. There's always been a massive increase in supply on Bitcoin, and a lot of speculation of buying and selling and a lot of these cycles. This time, the next cycle, there's going to be a huge supply crunch. I can tell you already, it's going to happen. So you want to be prepared for that, guys. You want to stack up some Satoshis. Hey Andy, can you give a hit about Pepe? I think Pepe is a bit of a scammy meme coin, right? Supposedly. But yeah, what do you want to talk about Pepe? We need to talk about, the markets, S&P 500, the DXY. DXY is managing to bounce here. So it looks like DXY, we're off to the races, guys. What we expect for DXY here in the coming months, obviously, is finally a breakout here in the next coming week or two. Breakout here from this major resistance to confirm that major bullish trend on the DXY. This is going to be bad for Bitcoin. This is going to be good for buying cheaper Bitcoin. And what we do expect here from this bullish trend here on the DXY, if we do sustainably break above this last lower high of this bearish trend we've had over 10 months, obviously we're looking for that, massive bullish momentum for several months. Could we hit the high? It's definitely possible, but I would expect a peaking point at some point for the DXY. Once interest rates are going to go down in 2024, maybe some kind of inflation is going to have, money printer is going to go brr. So maybe, DXY should be peaking out at some point. It should be gaining some strength in the coming months. This means only one thing for Bitcoin. Bitcoin crash coming for the coming months, giving us that opportunity in buying cheaper Bitcoin. So yeah, guys, it looks pretty good. Meanwhile, we can do some trading. We can stack up with some trading, of course. S&P wicked to August 4th high, dollar struggling to break, unemployment rate ticked up in here in the US, and Fed paused strong possibility. ETFs coming soon. I see good news. Yeah, definitely a possibility, no doubt. So let's analyze this situation over here. This situation here for Bitcoin. Why did the price of Bitcoin get a stop here and got a major bounce? Well, it's basically a liquidity grab, swing failure pattern, if you wish, from these lows, and a massive bounce here. This was mentioned on a live stream that we had here on the Legends Discord community. On the Legends, we also, I've planned myself to do more live streams, private live streams here on the Legends. And we talk about possible setups, possible scenarios. The latest one being this one right over here. This just happened basically the last couple of hours. So, getting that failed breakout from this zone and the price finally having that momentum here to the upside and failing here to do so. We're getting a bit of a bounce right now. So getting a bit of that volatility. But yeah, we have a channel here, which is basically the Legends Live. And, we did a live stream yesterday as we were moving down, and the possible setup here. We'll talk about possible setups here now in the next coming minutes, guys. But overall, let's understand what's happened. Why did we get this wick bounce? Why are we moving down right now on Bitcoin? All of that will be explained. We need to understand what is happening, what has happened, and what could potentially happen. So basically, this support range, it is as simple as looking at the value area, the old value area that we had for the last few days, right? Holding very nicely here with this wick. We have a series of lows right there, which are significant. And I was saying, you know, if we lose this low successfully here, well, I do expect a major pull, you know, a major drop all the way down to this low. Why? Because we don't have any support. If this low is lost, guys, here, maybe in the next coming hours, we might get a relief pump here and then go down. Once this level is lost, you know, once this value area low and these lows are lost successfully with some significant volume, then that move down from 25,700 range down to 25,300 is just very, very likely. Okay, this is what I was explaining with the legends. And yes, that's basically it. That's basically it, guys. Trade setup here from these lows. It's the value area low of this whole trading range. And it's basically a liquidity grab. All of this pump coming down to get all of those stop losses from beneath this zone. Wick here, very much expecting a possible quick little bounce from this point. So that was your possible long trigger right there to get that significant bounce. Right now, the point of control of this range has been providing that resistance. And this right over here was a perfect short entry. This wick over here was a really nice entry. It was a beautiful entry, I gotta be honest. It was one of those nice entries that we talked about in one of the daily updates that we do have here for Bitcoin. How come? What happened? Well, it's as simple as understanding here that the price is getting resistance from the point of control of this entire range. So let's mark those levels here all together here. Value area low, value area high, and the point of control of this range, right? So we can go here as point of control of the range, providing that resistance. So let's go right away here. Mark this as point of control range, providing that resistance. We have value area high right there of that old range. And we also have here value area low of old range that if broken, it's not going to be looking good for Bitcoin. We could have that major drop to $25,300 very, very quickly. So let's go right away marking these levels here on the live stream, guys, as you can get prepared to understand the market right away. So let's get this out of the way. We got that already. Zoom in on the 15-minute time frames. Let's talk about the possibilities here of what could happen the next coming hours. But why was this a good shorting opportunity? Basically, the reason why this was a good short is you have very high volume candles here. High volume candles from the major drop. This candlestick with this wick on the 5-minute, the close right there, is providing a lot of power. A lot of power. It's a wall of money that the bears don't want the price to actually get above the back of this candle. It's not in their interest. This is massive shorting pressure right there. And I think they want to, and this is big volume. They want to push the price lower. So they're not going to let the price, have a bounce here. They want to take more profits and push the price to lower levels. So basically understanding this, point of control of the old range is providing that resistance. And as we were rolling through here and creating this price action, I was, it said, hey, I know we want to short. Let's be a little bit patient. Sometimes the plans don't happen, guys. I create several trading plans a day. Maybe one will happen out of 5. Maybe one will happen out of 5. Maybe none of them will happen. This is why you have those plans. You have them. If those plans come into fruition, then you take the trade. So this zone over here was very interesting. We're getting resistance. It's the point of control of the range. I would love to see all of those chasing the price short positions, with their stop losses above this high, get them out to then move the price to lower levels. And that is basically this trade scenario that was provided in this morning's video update on the Legends community, right? And this is how you manage your risk very well. This is exactly what happened right over there, as you can see. You're waiting for a plan, you get a rejection from a high, your stop loss is much smaller than your possible profits, and this is what has happened basically, right? This is basically this movement right over here. So if you are interested in the possible trading plans, setup, education, risk management, it's all on the Legends community. I post every single day different plans. Not all the plans come into fruition. They are trading plans waiting for reactions, waiting for rejections. And those plans are provided every single day in the Legends community, guys. You have the link down below if you want to join. It is posted every single day. Trading plans, trading scenarios. Some don't happen because I don't know where the price is going to go, but we have some plans, we have some levels, and get ready for that possible scenario. Once that scenario happens, we get that nice quick entry here at the rejection at certain levels, okay? So just something that I wanted to note out here on, I know we are likely going to move to lower levels. We want to get in at the best scenario possible. We don't want to rush into a trade. And this is, oh, there we got an alert right there, because this might be a consolidation level where we can react. I'm just going to lock some profits from the short day trade scenario that I got into. But it might break through here. It might break through. So that is take profit. I need to say to the community, right away, because we could get a bounce from this zone, no doubt. And I'll explain that now in just 1 second. Need to inform the Legends community that their take profit has been hit, because that was the overall target. And you might think, why was this the target and why we could get a reaction? I would like to see consolidation at this range. I would love to see some very aggressive bearish CVD divergence, but that is basically not happening. There's no aggressive shorts entering right now, which is, yeah, I would want to see bullish CVD divergence, sorry, where you are creating those higher lows on the price action, and you want to see lower lows on the CVD. There's not much lower lows, so that's not giving us the chance of a possible bounce here, even though, well, not giving us higher probability for that bounce. But basically getting a small little bounce right now. Reason for this bounce is 618 Fibonacci, pivot low, pivot high, 618 right there, and it's also the value area low of this old trading range, as you can see here on the chart, and we do have the back test of these lows. So yeah, basically I would love to see a consolidation and a few attempts here. If it bounces off from here, then let it be it. I wouldn't long this exactly right now. Consolidations would be nice, to have an attempt and longing. We are very much in very bearish structure. So longs are, we have to have clear longs, clear wicks, clear moves. When you're retracing to a support level, you want to see a consolidation. I want to see that consolidation and, the price getting exhausted, not managing to break through successfully to get into this long scenario where you have the back test of these lows of this SFP, very much understanding the bearish structure here. But I'm happy with my short position, just a nice day trade scalp. I'll leave some open. Did also some trading on we can take a look at Joe, guys. Joe has been absolutely incredible for scalping and day trading these ranges. It's been absolutely mad. We can take a look at Joe. It's one of the most BTC crossing 25,800. So we're getting BTC dropping a little bit more by the, oh no. So yeah, Joe is a really cool coin to make some trading right now. DXY getting an explosion. This giving the reason also for Bitcoin to get that leg down. DXY on the move, so very risky to long here at the moment. I would wait for a reaction consolidation, dip beneath the level, get back above it, see that the price is failing to break down for any type of long position at this range. Because yeah, it's a risky long. We need to understand DXY pumping, and this is very much likely at some point going to break through this zone. So if we were to get a bounce here to come back up to 26,300, I would see that as a very interesting zone. The value area high of the old range. Value area high of the old range is absolutely spot on level here to check a reaction and understand the structure here, what kind of consolidation we are going to create to take that short decision. So yeah, nice day trade short of $300. Bring it on. Nice little move down of $300 from that short position provided in the legends. I missed out on this move, guys. I missed out. I miss out on these moves because I'm a scalper day trader, and I do level to level trading. So 22.6 next target. It would be nice. Would be nice if we start losing this level, guys, with high volume. If we start creating high volume here, expect this low to be taken. So if you are going to try and rush into a short position, I would make sure we actually dipping below this zone with high volume. Then I would say, okay, I'm not a rusher, I'm not, the kind of, it's not never a good idea to rush into a short position as you're dropping. But we have a huge gap here where there's basically no support at all. Even though if you do take a look at Fibonacci from this pivot low to the pivot high, you might think, hey, we tapped the 618 with this swing failure pattern right there. It was a good long position. I know some of the legends did manage to get into a nice day trade long. This was also a $300-400 pump from the actual entry level. We're very much aware of this scenario, saying, hey guys, this we need a lot of power, and once the power has been here, to break through again here, there would have to be a lot of selling pressure. So a little stop here makes sense, and basically we created that swing failure pattern, pumping a few $100s. Nice little day trade right over there on the Legends Live yesterday, and also today. This really nice scalp scenario, very good, nice little scalp day trade provided in the Legends. Like I said, we provide many different plans. Even above this level, if it was broken and we did not get that rejection, there was another level to have a plan. So if this short does not happen, we have another plan above us, right? So I talk about that scenario also here on the videos, right? If this plan does not happen, we got another plan way higher. So if you are interested in those videos, on those plans, on how I prepare my trading day to make successful trades with good risk management, you know the deal. You want to join the Legends community, which is down below in the description. We may SFP the prior day low. Yeah, that's possible. We're going to leave it as it's a possibility. I made some really nice gains today, guys. Got to be honest. I've been trading Avalanche, Joe, and we can go through Joe's setups, the setups that I got into. It's been absolutely beautiful. Easy trading when you consolidate on these altcoins. When you lose the volatility of a major uptrend or a downtrend and you start creating levels, oh my goodness, it's just like getting candy off a baby, right? And I'll explain why. We can explain those strategies, those setups, and how to manage your risk to get into those beautiful trading setups. But yeah, an SFP from this low, let's leave it as it's a possibility. So obviously rushing into a short position as you drop here it is definitely risky. But I would try and get into a short attempt as you lose this low, right? Because from this low to this low, there is basically nothing. There is nothing. There is nothing. So I wouldn't jump into a short as you getting here, dropping here through this level, because it is possible that you might swing failure pattern from the previous day low, right? You got previous day low, and we need to know that, hey, this is possible. It is possible. We need to be bearish and bullish at the same time. So this is, breaking through the value area low of this trading area. It's just not a good idea having this low, basically, to short inside of this zone. Because you got this low, you got this wick down here. You could claim that liquidity for anybody that thinks that we're going to get a major bounce from here. You're going to get them out of the market, and then you might get the bounce. And then we might come down to this low created on the 22nd of August, okay? So it's definitely a possibility for a long setup here, guys. No doubt, it's still possible. The best way to do this is claim that low, get acceptance above it. Manage your risk very well and be very much aware that the high created today can be claimed quickly. And that would be a nice $600 move approximately. And then here's where you would be looking for the shorts again. So claim lows, claim highs, and then finally claim lows, right? That's how you need to look at this, how the market moves. You claim highs, you claim lows, and then that's how you day trade. Would never do that. I'm not saying to short that level. We'll never do that. No, for sure. But yeah, SFP. We're going to SFP for a possible long scenario, no doubt. I short the high, says Aditya. Spot on, my man. Aditya has been learning here for the last few years. He's absolutely killing it. He always shares the analysis and the predictions that he gives. And he very much appreciates me. I appreciate him. He's an absolute legend because he's learned a lot. Sometimes he's sharing setups that I haven't even seen on the chart. So spot on, Aditya. I just longed, says Ben. We wouldn't have to need a nice consolidation. Hey, it is support right now, but I would want to see choppy action. I would be in no rush on this long position. No rush on the long position. I have to actually talk about that on the legends. But obviously you would have to manage your risk very, very well. But we are very much aware of the DXY. DXY is absolutely flying, so we know the deal. When DXY is in flying mode, then Bitcoin is in dumpy mode. So we want to stay aware from that. Let me just share the link here with the legends. We'll go through now the comment section, guys. We can take a look at some altcoins. Shall we take a look at Joe altcoin? If you're attempting a long position here, the best thing you can do is have tight stop losses, manage your risk very well. Having a stop loss all the way down here is definitely not worth it. So let's go right away. Let's go right away with let's go right away with some altcoins. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and wisdom with us, Andy. Cryptic, you're very welcome. DXY is still going up. Yes, Friday up today. It's going to be absolutely crazy. It might break. It might even close above these highs. It's definitely got an attempt. So if usually on Fridays you do get that volatility on the DXY. And with this movement up, I think it's a possibility that DXY would want to close above these highs, or at least have an attempt for Friday. So I think it's on Monday. It's a bank holiday in the US. So anyone know about Emoticon? No. Jowl altcoin. 90-inch wick, Andy on BTC. Joe, let's take a look at Joe right away. Let's talk about Joe, and could you take a look at Cardano? This weekend will be a slaughterhouse. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Maybe we are going to see those big dumpy actions on some altcoins and Bitcoin as well. The volatility might continue during the weekend. Let's take a look at Joe right over here because, oh my goodness, this has been absolutely golden cryptocurrency to trade with the last couple of days. And I'll explain simply here, even there was a long position, I got into quick long here, not only based on this trend line, this was an absolutely, a 5-year-old would understand this, right? Just easy peasy, basic technical analysis, which is absolutely golden, guys. The reason of, let's just go with this last, scalp day trade that I took here on Joe. And it was based on this higher low support trend line. It was based on it, but not only that, if you take a look at Fibonacci from this pivot low, well, guess where you were hitting here and getting the reaction at the 61878 low here. As you get that bounce from the trend line, looking for a quick long, where does that long get rejected? Right over here from this support level. Absolutely crazy. It's a long in to take profit, quick in and out. But not only that, this was the latest one of today, of course, but you get the deal, right? High tested right there. What happens? You swing failure pattern, bang, you back test it, bang, you move here down. What a golden level. You had a Gartley pattern right over here, also shorted here yesterday at this level, this pivot high zone. You got to create a high, you create a low right there, you get the bounce, pivot high to the pivot low, 61865 Fibonacci, getting the reaction, what I want to see to take the short so I can manage my risk very well. Bang, you get the pullback down. Absolutely golden, just to take some quick profits here on the move down. Then as you do create here this movement, guess what was forming here? We had, what does this look like? What does this look like, guys? Who is aware of what this could potentially be? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what this could be here on Joe token on US dollar? And I got into another short right over there, and it paid big time. I didn't ride all the way down here because this was at 12 o'clock midnight here. It was just some night trading on my phone, but very much knowing the analysis from the charts here just before going to sleep, and had to get into this trade on this altcoin because we know that. Who knows what this is? The double bottom, Adam and Eve, anyone, head and shoulder, half a coward, bearish Gartley, Aditya, he knows. The only one who got it right is Aditya. This guy is an absolute machine. He has been studying and been paying attention to what I have been talking about on patterns and setups and strategies during the last few years. And yes, Aditya, you got that damn right. It is a Gartley pattern. You might think, what is a Gartley pattern? You are crazy. Technical analysis does not work. Oh, it damn well it does. It absolutely does. This is a nice, beautiful Gartley pattern where you can manage your risk, and your target zone is all the way down to the A point. I took all of the profits here because I was going to bed and I didn't want to have any positions open, but I basically took it at round about, this 50% 618 range, okay? And I was thought, that's it. It's had the drop. I'm happy with the profits. But the target zone is all the way down here. What is a Gartley pattern, guys? What is a Gartley pattern? You can do this. You could not do this because this is basically the low. But just so you get the deal, it's a harmonic pattern, and these are very, very powerful. How powerful are they? Very powerful. So this is basically it. What you get is a move down here from X to A to B, which is usually the 618 Fibonacci retracement. You can see that B point here hitting the 618, 63, getting that volatility. Then the next move down can come as low as the 0.88, coming down here to the 0.72. And what you want to see, obviously, is that reaction at the 7/8 Fibonacci on the Gartley from X to A point. And that is what was happening here. And it was getting into that trade. You're not only getting this Gartley pattern, you're actually getting a small little SFP here from this high, from a lower high of the consolidation right there. So you're like, you're asking for it. You're asking for me to short at this level, Joe. And I'm going to short. And then obviously just entering here 15 minute, 20 minute after that, you get that significant drop. These drop are really nice. You know, with these altcoins, you're using a bit of leverage. You know, it's a 4 or 5% drop. You can make an absolute killing if you're using a 10x or a 15x, right? Right. Andy BTC dumping. Well, we're going lower, guys. We are going lower. We can take a look at possible scalp day trade setups here for Joe, guys, for Joe token. This very much does look like it has a possibility. I closed all of my longs. I'm scalping the levels, but I like to scalp just a few $100 in and out, get in and out. But this definitely has a chance right now to come back up to the highs, no doubt. You know, you could be forming like an ascending triangle event, which I think is not going to be successful to break. But obviously that bounce was so obvious. Easy, higher low support trend line, you know, with the 618 fib from this pivot low to the pivot high. It was just another great long attempt. So quick rejection from this point. Bang, bang, right? Resistance right there. Support turning into resistance beautifully, which is a take profit zone from this long. Getting a bit of a bounce right now. If we do get this leg up, can we manage? I wouldn't be too fussy about this resistance. I would prefer a claim of this high. Why? Let's take a look at Fibonacci. Fibonacci, very powerful. Woo! This 618 is with a liquidity grab from these lower highs. So I'll be paying attention here to that 32.2 cents here on Joe right there. I'm going to set an alert because I want to trade these volatile altcoins. You know, scalping with a high leverage on this with good risk management can make an absolute killing. Made more with Joe today than in the last week with BTC, but you have to be very concentrated. I take 2 coffees and I'm concentrated 30 minutes, 40 minutes on the chart on an altcoin to analyze the situation, to take, you know, a possible trading setup. It looks like BTC is having a major crash by the looks of things. Let's take a look. Joe only down. Joe only down. Yeah, well, hey, we need to have plans. We need to have plans, okay? Okay, Bitcoin not dropping too much now. Why haven't I got the levels here marked up on BTC US dollar Tether perpetual? What's been going on? Why the levels have disappeared? I don't believe it. Anyway, let's take a look at this. I had some levels here marked up. They disappeared. Why did it do that? Probably looking at Binance. Let's go right away with this. It's dropping. We're probably going to go lower. Yeah, I just we don't like this very much. Yeah, not good for longing, no doubt. No longs to be taken at the moment. If we are going to consolidate here at the range and regain this level, then I would be interested for a larger recovery, right? That's how we need to trade it. As you losing the level, not interested. I'm not interested as we hitting because we're in a bearish structure. We're going to go lower. So we are going lower for sure, down to 22K-ish. Maybe not today, but yeah, no doubt that we are going lower. DXY is on the power, guys. DXY is on flight mode. And it's absolutely skyrocketing, guys. Remember, there's the exchange that I use for my trading most of the time is Bybit, guys. Bybit is, for me, the #1 crypto trading platform. You have $30,000 worth of bonus for anybody that hasn't signed up. I know most of you have signed up already, but you have a great bonus down below. It's my favorite crypto trading platform. $30,000 worth of bonus can be claimed. Down below, you need to have a large deposit, of course, to claim this bonus, but they are smaller bonus for smaller deposits as well. You need to do KYC. If you have any problem with KYC, you got Bitflex. Bitflex, another great platform here that you do get a nice bonus, $10 just by depositing $100, which is absolutely great. That's 10%. And no KYC is required, guys. You have a video tutorial on how to set up Bitflex, okay? How Bitflex works, also down below in the description. Another way to support the channel, another way for you to trade on the best crypto trading platforms out there. So, bro, can you tell us about ARB buying area? ARB buying area. Not signing up, I'm poor. Yeah, well, especially if you don't have experience with trading and you don't have good risk management and you're poor, well, enjoy learning. At some point, you are going to start trading if you do like this, if it is going to be a passion for you. It's been a passion for me since 2017, and I absolutely love trading. It's, you know, when you know how to do it and you have good risk management, you know the levels, you know how to get in, you know how to get out, no emotions, then it's absolutely beautiful. It is beautiful. Trading is beautiful. Let's go right away with Arbitrum. Somebody talked about Arbitrum. Set alerts, have plans, guys. If you get that alert on TradingView on your phone, oh, we're hitting the level. Let's see what happens. Get a reaction. Can place your stop loss above the highs or the lows in case of the long. You're in the trade. You're in the trade. You're banging. What about this? I did not get into this trade setup here, but it was absolutely golden. Look at this. Swing failure pattern, back test of the high, hitting the 618 from pivot high to pivot low. Bang. Ooh. I would have gotten to that trade if I was in front of the charts, no doubt. Beautiful, beautiful trading setup right there. My #1 YouTube channel is Andy from Bitcoinsensus. Thank you very much, Werner. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Until the ETF are approved, we just be ranging on a large scale. Very possible. Do you believe Bitcoin will go to $12,000, guys? Let me know right away on a poll. Is Bitcoin, well, let's leave, you know, is Bitcoin going to drop beneath $15,000? Is Bitcoin going to drop below 15.5K in the coming months, guys? Let me know right away. What is the sentiment? Are most of people bearish? Is there still a lot of people bullish? And it's pretty fun because on the polls, usually the majority are wrong most of the times, guys. You know, the majority is usually wrong. So it's fun to see, you know. So if the majority does say, yes, we are going to drop beneath $15,000, it's probably not going to happen. So let's see the poll right away. What are the results? Will Bitcoin drop beneath $15,000, creating a new low? Let's see what the people say. We have very possible bearish events, okay? Binance FUD, US dollar Tether FUD. We have a possible major recession entering into 2024 worldwide. You know, there's a lot of stuff that, very bad stuff that could happen, guys, that could push the price to lower levels. What will happen? One, best knowledge. Thank you very much. Andy, can you, right, let's take a look at Arbitrum. I did promise here. Let's take a look at ARB for possible buying areas. Ooh, this is getting a bit of a leg down here. Will we manage to hold? If it starts losing this, then it's going to be looking quite bearish for Joe. But let's go, let's not get distracted. Going to take a look at some altcoins here for the rest of the community. Hey, what happened with the music? You need to go back. Right, Arbitrum, US dollar tether or US dollar, it doesn't matter. Buying levels for Arbitrum. Wow, this does look like it is. We've got a better chart here on Binance, I would assume. Wow, wow, wow. This is just like many other altcoins. Buying levels, I don't know. This is just not enough data here. I think Arbitrum, do we have more data? Is this the all-time low for Arbitrum? I think it possibly is. Until we do not consolidate sideways, it's very much going down for the last, couple of months. There's no real proper base. It hasn't created a proper base here for several months. Once it creates that base, then we know that it's a possible great buying opportunity. So if you're asking me when's the floor, hey, it's at the all-time low from the last couple of years. It still could move lower. And I don't like this consolidation. When you test a low and you consolidate like this, it's bad news. When you test a low, you want to test it and you want to, leave that zone. I'm looking for an example here. You want to leave that low very, very fast. I'm looking for examples, but we don't have. You could hardly discuss this one right there. We want to test that low and you want to leave it fast, and not consolidate here for a long time. Right now we're getting a significant consolidation here at the lows that just tells me that this is going to probably have another pop, right? This is what happens when you consolidate at lows. You get the lows right there. You consolidate at the lows like this. Yeah. You are likely going to get the drop. If you test a low, you want to do this. Boom. And then in just a few days, you're out. You're leaving the zone. But when you're building up here at the low, I can tell you that this is very much possible for the next leg down. So no lows created. We need a proper base. Just like Chainlink. Chainlink is at buying areas. It might drop to $4. But Chainlink has created the base. And what does this base mean, Andy? What are you talking about? It means that there's a floor. Their floor is in. Whether it's tested or not in the next coming weeks, I don't know. I don't care. If it is tested, I am buying a bunch of Chainlink. I'll buy a couple of thousand Chainlinks. If we do dip beneath $5,000, I am going to buy more Chainlink. I'm waiting for that possibility. I have a big bag of Chainlink, but I will buy some more if we do dip beneath this zone. It will be a golden opportunity. This has been trading for over a year between $5 and $9. This is a floor area. When you take a look at Arbitrum, there's no floor created. This is probably going to go to much lower levels. Yeah, there's no real base here. When you take a look at the Binance chart, this is no base. It's only been trading here for about, got a really nice bounce, but then came straight through to that low here, and now it's creating this. So not looking great. Not looking great here. This consolidation at the low is just bad news. So yeah, Chainlink. Oh, this is a proper base. This ain't going nowhere. This ain't going to successfully break down here and go to, $2, $1. It's just not going to happen. It's going to go to $4 maybe. 3.80 as a multiple wick down, and then we're going to start recovering. It's going to create a spring point. It's going to create a spring point, guys, at, whether that is next month or, beginning of 2024. I am waiting for that spring point. That spring point is going to be the buying time. What is a spring point? Well, when you create a base after a major bullish market hype, a spring point is when you test the lows. I mean, probably not on this chart. Let's take a look at ADA, for example, because ADA is the best example for a spring point, I think, from the latest bear market, from the latest cycle. ADA US dollar. Let's go right away here, and yeah, this was basically it, right? It was pretty nice. It had it was a very wide range in between 3 cents and 9 cents, right? So bear market low, It dipped beneath the bear market low. A lot of the altcoins will. And you have a base right there. Bounce, bounce. And that right over here is your spring point. In this case, it was the C19 crash. The bear market is over. This is accumulation zone. When it's boring, when it looks like it's dead. It's not very much, it's not dead. It's far away from being dead. It's just in an accumulation stage that might take a couple of years. And that's what I personally think about Chainlink. Chainlink is very far away and being dead. It's just in a boring accumulation phase, right? But most of the people think it will be dead. But that's why most of the people will not get rich, because they have a different mentality. So when this working project and this technology is going to absolutely revolutionize the world, Chainlink, it's just people are very much not aware of what Chainlink is. It's another scam altcoin. All right, good luck with that. That spring point will be the great buying point. It might be in between $3 and $4. Maybe it might happen in October, maybe September, maybe January. Don't really know. It might not happen. But the spring point is this. It's your best buying opportunity after a major bear market when you consolidate for several months, if not a couple of years. Spring point is your best buying point. And that is what will likely happen to Chainlink if Bitcoin were to correct down to 20K, 15K. You will create that spring point at some point, which should be in between $3 and $4. And that is going to give you the best buying opportunity before you actually snap out of this zone and start entering into a bull run. It will happen at some point, guys. It will happen. Are you ready for it? Are you buying? Are you waiting for lower? Are you having a lot of emotions? Dollar cost average, guys. Best option ever. So, Wicklink, US dollar tether. Wilma. I know it's you, Seb. Liquidity grab long, Andy. Liquidity grab? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, it is. It was a quick. Oh, I was not aware about this. Sorry. I'm getting distracted, but there was the long setup. Hopefully, some of the legends did get into this long. It was a possibility that we talked about. If you longed this level, you should have you should protect position right away. Yeah, this is too late to long, in my opinion. Your long should have been right over here. Hopefully, some of the legends did get into an aggressive long scenario right there. I would take it as a scalp, in and out. I wouldn't go too crazy on this for a huge, massive recovery. I would be very defensive, would take some profits. But yeah, I missed out on this because I was distracted with an altcoin, you guys. But it was a sniper long scenario. Yeah, it was a sniper long. But it doesn't matter. I'm happy with the profits from today. It doesn't matter. Just tell us what to do. Yeah, what you do here is you long instantly as soon as you get above the low. So the long is right there. It's already a 1-to-1 profit from your stop loss, basically. Could we... yeah. Andy just entered 25,650. Your suggestions, take profit level. No doubt that this is these lows are a take profit zone, okay? And you're just about a few dollars away from taking, from hitting those zones. Please note that this could be an epic long scenario for the next coming days. these kind of trades can end up in something that you never thought would ever happen for the price of Bitcoin, which is a huge recovery, claiming the highs, not getting resistance here and blasting through. And then, you know, maybe this is going to happen, right? Nah, that ain't going to happen. You're off your head. This is impossible. Nothing is impossible, of course, in trading. You know, these kind of double bottom scenarios at a crucial support level are very much a possibility of getting a massive bounce. It's just like this one right over here. We longed. The Legends community did long this scenario right there. I still have it marked up here, as you can see. You know, bang, bang, long here. I took all of my profits at this zone and missed out completely on all of this rise. But profits are profits, you know. It was you know, I'm a day trader, more of a day trader. This trade was also already open for 4 or 5 days. And as we were consolidating here, I thought, you know, I'm very much aware of breaking out of this descending wedge, you know, structure that we formed, but I'm happy with the profits. There was an absolute killing trade of $1,500. I'm a day trader. I will start leaving some trades open from lows and highs just to be flashy about it, right? I'm still in that long trade or short trade from here because I did short here as well, but I took profits here. So, but you can always leave that trade open because then you can be, you know, all flashy on social media. You know, look at my 1,000% profit short, and you basically have $5 on it, right? But it's cool to share the percentages. Hope everyone took that trade with me. 15K print volume. Andy, can you look at algo for the long term? Seems like a good time buy. Yeah, no doubt. You know, Algorand has had some issues, of course, because of the SEC and because of, you know, but it's very much a working project and I think it does have a very bright future. Yeah, this is probably going to be another few weeks here, 9 cents, 8 cents, you know, but it's definitely a great project. It is a working project. It's at the C19 lows, even lower. So, wow, you know, it's definitely worth putting, you know, a few bucks in, you know, because this can fight, you know, this can very likely recover in the bull run. You know, it's one of those altcoins that will get one of those nice pumps. And I do see an easy 10x from current price levels. All-time high, all-time high was not here, the $2.70, but from the latest bull run. From the latest bull run, the highs was around about $2.70 range. If this does a 10x, you know, I would be happy in making, you know, taking some profits in the next bull run. But yeah, no doubt that this is a level to start thinking about buying some up, right? Dollar cost average, will it go to 8-9 cents in the next coming weeks? It might do, especially if Bitcoin is going to go lower. But overall, the selling pressure is exhaustion. It's exhausted right now. It's like a nice steady downtrend till it finds a floor, and then it's going to start rocking. But yeah, it's pretty aggressive. But yeah, the selling pressure is getting exhausted, right? This selling pressure is not exhausted. You know, these movements down, this is not exhaustion. It starts to exhaust when it's like steady. And this is going to find a base very soon. And then it's just going to, you know, there's only one way after that, and that is up. Supply increased a lot for algo, but price still managed to tank it. Supply increased a lot for algo, but price still managed to tank it. So Algorand, about the supply. Yeah, no doubt. If supply increases, obviously the price, you know, and there's no volume coming in, there's no capital, and there's no money coming into the project, then obviously if the supply increases, the price will drop. No doubt. Absolutely. Yes. So this range would be a good take profit. It would be a good protect position, guys. In my opinion, hopefully some of the legends did manage to get into that long setup. Already took 50%. Yeah, I got some of the Legends community have been jumping into that long setup. We got people already sharing their money shots here. People in the Legends jumping into that long scenario. There was also a possibility mentioned on one of the video updates. So yeah, people jumping in that quick little liquidity grab from this low. And this could end up into an epic long, no doubt. You know, would be defensive, but you could even target these highs. You know, it's definitely a possibility. You know, definitely a possibility to get back above the $26,100. No doubt. Missed out on that trade because I was distracted with some altcoins, you scallywags. But it doesn't matter. There's another opportunity around the corner, right? Friday evening, guys. What shall we take a look at right now? Room, please. Shall we take a look at Room? If you're shorting, you're selling your Bitcoin to BlackRock. Well, if you're shorting, you're making some dollars on your exchange. But I'm not shorting my portfolio. Close 25% and protected position to break even. Thanks, Andy. Hey, you're very welcome. People getting into the trades. No doubt that this is resistance, guys. It is resistance. Why is it resistance? Why is it take profit level? We talked about it before, guys. It is the value area low of the range. And it's also the value area low of the range, right? It's back testing these lows as well. A recovery is possible. So it would be a take profit zone, protect position. If we manage to get above this level, we could be aiming for 26,100. Very much a possibility. What you think about BSV chart? BSV chart. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision? No way. Does that still exist? Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. Interesting. This ain't looking good. This is not looking good. Do we have another exchange that has more data? Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. Yeah, this is very much Binance. Yeah, there we go. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. Is it on? Why? It's not on Binance. Did they delist it from Binance? This is not looking good at all. This is, yeah, I mean, this is the kind of Bitcoin. This is one of the kind of coins that I think is gonna die. It's just gonna die off. Yes, we will see some pumps out of nowhere, absolutely. But for me, it's not a good investment. Look at this choppy chart, and you know, it's just it hasn't had a proper cycle. It's been very choppy. It's just not. It's one of those coins that people will speculate, of course. But look what it's done for the last 2 years when Bitcoin has been having these massive volatility moves. Let's go. Ecstasy live stream. Yes, sir, Seb. It's Friday, so we're getting ready to party, guys. Yeah, I'm not much of a party guy anymore. I used to, but not anymore. This ain't looking bad, legends, for a possible move to 26,100 and maybe even higher. What is DXY doing? Is it getting a corrective move? It's still pumping, so this might just be a quick squeeze, guys, for Bitcoin. Yeah, DXY still in moon mission. Stay cautious; it might not sustainably recover from here. to go to 26,100, but it's a target. If you have taken 50% profit from this low, from that position, you've taken 50% profit, and now you're leaving some open, why not wait for another $200 move to the upside? It might happen. It's very much a reality. It can be a little short squeeze. Oh, okay. Only reason I asked is because of the court stuff coming up with Craig Wright in January. Yeah, against BTC developers. Maybe, or depending on what the court case is going to be going to happen with that, or depending if it's good news or bad news. Well, we will see. BTC might test 26,350. I wouldn't be surprised. It's such an obvious level, value area high of the range, you know, and even this lower high, it's an obvious level to actually hit, guys, in the coming hours in between today and tomorrow. So I would obviously, this would be a take profit too if you have longed from this level. DXY pumping like mad on the 15-minute. Yes. Stay cautious, guys. This could be just a little bit of a relief pump here for Bitcoin. A little bit of a small little short squeeze from the late shorters. But, yeah, we can get a larger relief pump, guys. You know, there's nothing wrong with Bitcoin coming all the way up to these lower highs and then roll down, okay? It's not going to be bullish. It's just going to be a short squeeze. And you're going to do this, and then probably you're going to do this, right? You might fail from this one, from these highs, but it might even come all the way up to this one right there. But it's definitely a possibility. There'll be nothing extremely bullish about this event. It's just going to be kind of a short squeeze, get everybody surprised, and then it's going to push down in the next coming days. It's how the market moves, you know. It doesn't matter how bearish you are in calling for 12K and 15K. We trade the market. We react to certain levels. We jump into some trades. We take some off the table. We protect with our stop loss. And we have other targets and understanding the possible liquidity grab that there could be round about this range. And this is what is happening right now. So the obvious take profit zone and some stop losses that could be lying here above 26,100 could be that next take profit area. My family is from Spain, but I'm from the USA. Absolutely golden. Very nice. Hi Andy, thanks for telling chat about the SFP of the previous day low. Yes. What is wrong with YGG? Been pumping for days. Let's take a look at that one. Wow, that is a massive pump on YGG. I don't know what's on with this crypto. It was very volatile a few days ago as well. It's been pumping a little bit right now. It had a massive move here. I have no idea what this crypto is. It's been going up a little bit. You know, you need to recognize that it was a massive run up here in August and then a massive crash. So, yeah. Joe, possible break to the downside. It's squeezing in here. It's squeezing in. I would be cautious for a fake out also from the lows. Could create a fake out and then recover. I like this level very, very much. It might be a couple of days to hit that level, but could it break down from here? Yeah, if it does break down, I would expect Joe to come all the way down to this low again here at 27 cents from early this morning. So you break down from these lows. Obviously, you're looking for that follow through here on Joe to these lows. Will these lows hold? Well, then it's a matter of seeing that consolidation at that low. Toncoin has been pumping good as well. Nice. Smash up the like button, guys, if you've enjoyed this techno live stream. Put thumbs down if you don't like it. We'll go to the more chilled. But this is a bit of a rush, right? This is a bit of a, you know, let's trade. Bang, bang. What a major bounce here. Over $300. Hopefully you guys and also the legends have managed to jump into that long position. Damn you, Bitcoin. You can manage your risk so well. This could end up into an epic long position. You know, obviously you're taking some profits here. Whoop. Obviously you are taking some profits at this area. But I would leave some open just in case you do this. It's such an obvious area of eat up all of those lower highs. It's so obvious. And then we might come down. DXY 104. Yes, DXY on the move. So Bitcoin, you know, this is probably going to put the brakes on Bitcoin with this pump, and it's probably then going to move down. It might not do this, guys. It might not do it. Maybe it can. Maybe it can, guys. House music forever. La Myth Witch. Gala, please. Let's take a look at Gala. Like Andy said, trying to short that prior day level would be silly. Yeah, that prior day level was not a great level to short. Really, okay? It would have to get a sustainable break here, you know, beneath this low. You know, as soon as you create a few minute candlesticks beneath this level, then obviously you know that your continuation down here to this low, okay, is very likely. To that low created on the 22nd of August is a pretty obvious zone, right? But if you don't lose it and you SFP, you get into the long, baby, and you're making some gains on a Friday evening, ready to go out for dinner and party, baby. Yes, sir. I got the power. Seb, yes, sir. Thanks for joining the live stream, my man. Other moderators have gone because they haven't liked the house music. DXY pumping to the music. Better shut the music off. Very true. Let's turn the music down or turn it up. But DXY going absolutely bananas. We all gonna make it. All right, let's go. Friday, guys. Hopefully you're gonna get a great weekend. Let's party, said Werner. Yes, I got the power. Yes, Luke. What a party going on here. BTC resisting the daily. Let's take a look at that. Oh, we got some daily levels here. Let's take a look at Bitcoin right away. Resisting the daily open or what? Where's that daily open? Yeah, daily open there, providing that resistance for Bitcoin. Oh, I just tapped it to the exact dollar almost. Where's the VWAP as well? VWAP has to be exactly at that level. Oh, I would lock profits, guys. Lock some profits. Maybe leave 20% open, 30%. If we were to eat up all of these lower highs from the, you know, between yesterday and today, then okay. You've left some open, but be aggressive with this bearish environment. Or if not, leave 50% open. Leave it open. You're protected. It's a free trade. Who knows? You might get that recovery. We're facing some resistance here with the VWAP and that daily open. So yeah, guys, providing resistance at the moment. If you're in a long, hey, this pump already has been a pump of $300 approximately. You can pay yourself. Yes, music up, mic down. Right. Can you take a look at cyber? What is cyber? What is going on with cyber, guys? Is it pumping? Is it dumping? Cyber Connect or Cyberpunk City? I would say Cyber Connect. Okay, this one's pumping like mad. I want more data here. Yeah, this one's pumped like crazy in, for the last few days. When has this been launched? Is it a new crypto? Yeah, it's only been launched in August. I'll have to do some research on this, but I'm not interested after this pump to buy this crypto. CyberConnect on-chain friend lasts forever. Introducing. We'll do some research after that. But we have no data here for technical analysis. It's just all-time high. Shut up, shut up and concentrate on the chart so we can dance, baby. Cyber volume is insane. Yeah, volume kicking in here very aggressively. Cyber bearish divergence. Is it on the RSI? Ooh. Bitcoin has a chance here, guys. This is what we could potentially see. We could possibly see 26,300 Bitcoin. Careful with new coins. It's a rug pull. Yeah, I'm definitely not buying that now. Guys, thank you very much for joining the live stream. Hopefully you've enjoyed this Friday music techno. Bit of a different one, guys. But it had to be done on a Friday. Stay cautious, guys. We could get a recovery here on Bitcoin. Why? We have tested the lows of this range. We could get supported and get a significant more bounce of several $100s. By the end of the day, we could roll back down also as a possibility. Long in option was all the way down here. Nice profitable trade setup mentioned on a live stream. So in a short, I think the legends shorted. The legends community shorted and possibly entered into a long. That's what I want to think. There are several legends that got into the long setup. But yeah, also they've been getting into that short scenario that was mentioned today. Nice scalp, and also into the long. So a lot of the legends have been entering into this beautiful short. This short has been, and it's even gone lower, has played spot on short, which is basically shorting exactly at this zone, looking for the 618 and even claiming the lows to decide to close all of the long and all of the short and jump into a quick long scenario. Absolutely golden. Guys, if you want to join the legends for that daily analysis, updates and setups, you know the deal. You got the link down below. That is if every single day, scalps, day trades, scenarios. Some happen, some don't happen. If the ones that don't happen, we're looking for the next levels, at higher levels or lower levels. You know the deal. Check out the exchanges, guys, the best crypto trading platforms. You've got an insane bonus to claim. Another way to support the channel, another way for you to trade on the best exchange and get the best bonus. Thank you very much, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this techno music. We talked about a profitable long setup on a possibility. I was distracted looking at an altcoin. I don't know what was happening, but we talked about it before. We said it's a possibility, and the plan here would be claiming the low, getting above it, and sniper trading a long position with good risk management to get a significant bounce. It's happening, hopefully. Yeah, I know some people did say that they entered the long position. Take profits, protect position, and have a good Friday.
What the fuck?